Jesus.
The unstoppable
A
Raymond
720
Daniels
punch?
rampaged through the karate
What are we
landscape
doing?
like a tornado.
Who is he? Raymond Daniels? What are we doing, Raymond?
Artfully folded opponents in kickboxing.
Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels!
And kept the knockout ball rolling in MMA. Today we'll parade through the greatest hits by the most electrifying fighter of the outgoing generation.
So hard, look at that. We'll allow it to go on. Oh, there you go.
Who's unfairly slept on by the crowd.
This guy is putting belt to ass.
Oh, my goodness.
Prayer.
Oh, my goodness.
You hate to see it, gang.
Raymond's grandfather was a professional boxer, and his father studied American Kenpo karate, passing its basics to his son from a young age. This hybrid style was practiced by Bruce Lee, and later effectively utilized by UFC champion Chuck Liddell. The semi-contact nature of Kenpo karate leaves no room for error.
Oh, nice round kick. Oh.
Damn.
A point is awarded for the first successful
Gang. If a motherfucker knock me out and I look like this, bro, get the strap, gang. Get every strap we got on him, man. Cause it's over, bro. I'm not going out like that, bro. Motherfucker hit me like this, put me down like that.
since a point is awarded for the first successful technical move. Which the agile Daniels grasped immediately. By age 17, he was catching the eye with lightning speed.
Too quick.
Cocky arsenal of attacks. And flawless instinct for spinning strikes.
That is fast. Oh my god.
Earning him the nickname Human Highlight Reel. However, after becoming a single father at 19, he had to give up his passion. Prize money from karate couldn't support a child, so Daniels joined the police force and spent the next 7 years fighting crime. Fortunately, in 2006, Chuck Norris counted to infinity, then backwards, and founded his own fight promotion out of boredom, the World Combat League.
He has to do to win.
The rules combine the best of full-contact karate and American kickboxing.
Yeah, he's going to work now.
Damn.
With limited clinching and no throws.
There's that wobble miss.
The events took place in a unique arena with inclined borders and in a team format, 6 versus 6, with points being totaled.
You're in your mouth.
Very high. Beautiful right hand.
Chuck the Almighty didn't forget the brightest star of the new generation, Daniels. Despite the long hiatus, Raymond turned in his police badge and now, a team captain, led the Los Angeles Stars.
At
Gliding
20,
across the
what?
mat,
Took a 7 year to 26, he got back in?
he quickly reminded why the
He got back in at 26, took a 7-year break, gang, because he had a son. Could you imagine if he never took that break? My God, if he never took that break. My God.
fans loved him so much.
He is a big, fast guy, 25 years old.
There it is, a spinning heel kick.
Casually countering a low kick with a textbook spinning heel kick,
Got the LA Stars back in the game.
Beautiful shots, beautifully timed.
Daniels kept the knockout parade going with his hands.
Stay in to bring the Stars.
Just rely on his hands to do damage.
Damn.
Left hand by Daniels takes Spang down.
Impressing even the boss himself.
Chuck Norris, he likes what he sees, so does
With each appearance, he not only entertained himself and the crowd,
Tremendous sport karate guy was. Daniels is doing an excellent job. Oh, he's not probably the smartest thing to do is do a little bit of jawing like that and take a shot.
but also consistently racked up the maximum 15 points.
This is almost righting the wrong.
Damn, my boy. These
In
boys had
January
no chance,
2007,
gang.
The Los Angeles team
What?
made the playoffs, where they faced the Philadelphia squad led by 23-year-old Stephen Thompson. The future UFC title challenger was icing guys left and right.
Drop like that, you know, it's
UFC title challenger was led by 23-year-old Stephen Thompson. The future UFC title challenger was
It
icing
looked
guys
like he just.
left and right.
It didn't even look like he touched him for it.
And had never lost under kickboxing rules.
Opportunity to get in there, and there it comes.
Williams looking cold in there.
Damn.
Sadly, the highly anticipated karate versus kickboxing clash didn't pan out Tekken style.
Very fast there, not able to tag Daniels. Remember again, the judges just respond to aggression. Oh, Thompson goes down.
Due to a torn knee ligament, Thompson would miss 3 years and return to competition in
Damn.
MMA.
Thompson obviously in a lot of pain there.
Damn.
That same night, Damian Caldwell found
What?
Thompson's knee ligament. Thompson
Thompson goes. Judges just respond to aggression. Oh, Thompson goes down.
Due to a torn knee ligament, Thompson would miss 3 years and return to competition
Fuck,
in
that's
MMA.
just
obviously in a lot of
unfortunate,
pain.
gang. Because I could tell this dude was I could tell he was a great fighter if he was putting guys down like that. Okay, but I don't think he was gonna beat Raymond Daniels that day. I don't think he was gonna beat him.
That same night, Damian Caldwell found himself in a vortex of events.
Caldwell trying to take the fight at least. Daniels, button kicks of Daniels so hard. Look at that. Spinning kick followed up with
Too slow to contain the human pinball,
kicks. But Daniels in control right at the beginning.
he suffered at all levels
Look at Daniels. Oh,
Damn.
Daniels is going through the book, yeah.
and got lost in a blizzard of strikes.
Daniels is picking him.
Beautiful combination.
Daniels launched a high kick behind the punches, so the follow-up wheel kick wasn't necessary.
There just puts Caldwell down on the mat.
Gaining momentum.
Opponent, so
In 2008, the highlight
Damn.
led his team to the semifinals. In
on the mat.
Gaining momentum.
Look at this.
In 2008, the highlight led his team to the semifinals, where he threw down with Muay Thai practitioner Chris DeCaro.
See DeCaro's fighting style. I mean, you know, if you give Daniels any space.
After a probing spin,
Just as you say that, that's exactly what he's doing.
Raymond fired off a piercing liver shot.
Have some more angles there, Ricky. There you go.
That spinning back kick to the kidney.
An odd 15-second breather was granted to his opponent, which Daniels filled with pure charisma,
Daniels playing up to the crowd. The crowd, of course, loving it.
before dropping the curtain.
DeCaro's doing his best to suck it up, but look at the hands. Oh, now this
Damn.
left spinning back.
Dan looked at him like, "What's up?" Dan he got down on him like, "What's up?" Probably told him, "Hey, if you get up, I'm gonna make this way worse for you, gang. Just stay down, bro. Don't even get up, bro. You good. You just take this L and sit down."
Oh, now that left spinning back kick
Delivering an encore in the form of a debilitating spinning back kick.
to suck it up, but look at the hands. Oh, now that.
An hour later, the Meister returned to the arena.
Your debut match, but there's look at Abdul going.
How many matches did he
Forward charging
have?
Abdul Qadir tried to cut off Daniels' space,
He's got there to keep the pressure going, but now that brings it out of Daniels.
but the human highlight wasn't shy to brawl either.
Fans are loving it here inside.
Now, let's see this game.
Yeah, now Daniels is bringing in a lot of emotion. His jack.
And once he sensed the timing for a spin,
Get his range.
Oh,
Damn.
there's
that
that
back kick.
spinning
Very good.
back kick. Boy, Abdul tough.
Damn.
He took that shot. That was a
Sprint to the finish. There
the following punch on the inside came naturally.
getting his range. There you go.
Oh, look at that straight right hand.
Nice steal right hand. All right, now Daniels
Oh,
got
there's that right
Put him
hand.
down.
Drunk by the knockdown, the adversary also savored the limited edition two-punch spinning back kick.
Gonna allow it to go on.
There you go.
Then he was politely shown the exit.
Double back kick.
Oh, left hand, right round kick to the head, and that will be good night.
2 strikes at
It's
different
over.
levels in a single rotation.
We're gonna allow it to go
He
on.
hit,
there you go.
bro. He
Raymond
kicked
moves
him.
like that in a single
He kicked
rotation.
him twice
Allow it to. That will be good
in
night.
one
2
kick.
strikes at different levels.
One,
a single
Two.
rotation.
What are we? Who are we?
For
Who
Raymond,
is?
moves like that were routine.
Who's training this nigga, bro?
In the finals,
Hey,
his
yo.
squad faced the tournament favorite, the New York Clash. After a
If y'all
string
see me
of
about to
matches,
fight a
the
nigga
score
like
was
that, bro, save me,
133
bro.
to 121
Come get me.
in favor of the opposition, meaning Daniels needed a knockout.
This
in
is
the
why I
last
tell
bout
people,
worth 50
be careful who you
points.
try to fight,
With
gang.
the stakes
You don't know
set,
what somebody
a highly
know.
motivated Raymond handled his business in just 50 seconds.
13-point New York lead right.
Another high-velocity spin, another patient for the hospital nearby,
13-point New York lead right.
Concussions.
and a team victory in an organization that would soon fade into oblivion.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
By 2009, that unique promotion shut down due to broadcasting issues. Raymond, with a phenomenal record of 18 wins and not a single loss, returned to semi-contact kickboxing, where he won the World Cup for a record 8 consecutive years. All while competing in the open weight class.
Damn.
The only one
Why do I feel like the open weight class was like exactly what it sounded like, where ain't no weight limit. It's just whoever want to fight, fight. That's crazy, gang. Raymond Daniels is a psychopath.
who could give him a run for his money was Michael Page.
Shoot by screaming out of time to take it seriously. Another spinning kick.
Bellator's flashy demolition artist.
Oh, off the lip shot. It can come back.
Who is this nigga?
And current UFC top contender, he employed a similar style in his early years. Building an exotic knockout collection. The two striking virtuosos met. The two striking virtuosos met 3 times in tournament finals, and although Venom put up more of a fight than anyone else, the win always went to Daniels. The human highlight showed out even in the dance department. Over the years at the top, Raymond claimed more than a dozen world titles. And earned.
If a motherfucker start dancing and y'all about to fight, leave the fight, bro. Walk away with your dignity. All right? Yeah, you might take a little punch to your pride and your ego, but at least you're not going to take a physical punch from that in person that's laughing. If they start laughing, walk away with your dignity, gang. You still going to be respected. At least you ain't get your ass whooped. You feel me? Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You might look crazy. But if he's laughing before he fights you, there's a high chance that he is a psychopath and he knows something that he know you don't know. And he about to beat your ass.
Earned an honorary 6th degree black belt. Still, once he hit 30, he decided to monetize his talents. To do that, he set out to conquer professional kickboxing.
Kicking Arsenal early on here.
Daniels already had 1 appearance in K1 between karate bouts. Back then, he was sliding back and forth as usual.
Cross, front kick in the midsection. Hand down from Peyton Russell. Turning back kick was a gut muncher.
Firing sharp punches.
Peyton Russell leads here in the first round. Good leg from Peyton. Oh, there's the right hand smack bang, and he's knocked.
All the wild spins had the crowd as dizzy as the opponent.
From Daniels. There's still a long way to go in this round. Look at the beautiful jump spin.
If that punch would have landed, sit down.
Who only
Just sit
lasted
down, bro.
a couple of rounds.
Sublime work from Raymond Daniels. There's a right hand, high left round kick.
Sit down, bro. You almost fell out the ring, bro. Sit down. You almost fell
In
out the ring,
2011,
gang.
Raymond
Sit
caught
down.
the attention of Glory with an elegant salvo. But his big stage debut was delayed until 2013 due to a torn Achilles tendon.
He tore his Achilles?
By that time, the Dutch League, which had stepped in to replace K1, had become the meeting ground for the world's top strikers.
I just know he want to end on this. I know he want to end on this something crazy.
His first welterweight outing at 170
I know he looked at these
against
boys
former UFC fighter Brian Foster
and just knew they couldn't
Daniels
fuck
was
with him.
not going to dry up the action with a reconnaissance routine.
There's a spinning back kick already by Daniels.
Smartly countering the enemy's aggression.
Just being evasive. Nice back
Spinning
kick.
back kick by Daniels. Counter right hand back up, and that's what worked.
He prioritized the midsection,
Again, a spinning back kick there.
laying the groundwork for a looping missile up top.
Kick by Foster. Again, a spinning hook kick
Jesus.
by Daniels knocks Foster down. He does not look steady on his feet.
Boy, if that ref would have let him stay in that fight, he was gonna die.
A flank hook kick fit perfectly into
It was gonna be
Highlight's
death do us
resume
part,
and instantly
boy.
paved his path to a title shot.
Leg kick by Foster. Again, a spinning hook kick.
Just a few months later, Raymond entered the Grand Prix. In the semifinals, he faced Joseph Valtellini, nicknamed Bazooka Joe for a reason. The Canadian had success in Taekwondo, later mastered Muay Thai, and successfully embraced an ultra-aggressive style, finishing 90% of his fights by knockout.
97 of this guy's fights was finished by knockout. Wow.
With only one career
then he
loss
met
by decision,
Raymond
Valtellini
Daniels.
represented the new kickboxing elite. To counter the power puncher,
Daniels trademark jumping spin kick.
the floating karateka used blitz attacks.
That was the beginning of a long whips in the outside low kick so he can't get away.
Damn.
Maintained range with side kicks.
All three of them went into their respective all the 2013 league year.
And only exploded from far away.
Deal with. They're not used to fighting someone.
Replacing Mark Devant. Valtellini.
Valtellini needs to cut that range.
Damn.
Oh, and that right hand.
However, in the second stretch, Valtellini began diligently bombing the body,
All time zones. 10 wins, 9 and 7.
ending combinations with low kicks,
It almost reminds me of rather
aiming to slow down the mobile Raymond.
Affair thus far.
there again. That's it.
Under a minute left in the second round.
Who had burned a lot of fuel in the unfamiliar back and forth exchanges.
He doesn't give Daniels room to do that. He holds his ground.
Now backed up against the ropes, Daniels was absorbing continuous damage.
Canadian taking it to Daniels in the corner, unleashing punches in bunches. Daniels comes to Bazooka Joe, Joseph Valtellini. We're headed to the
Running on flat tires.
heritage. In fact,
By round 3, he had slowed down.
Valtellini on
Damn, he was tired?
right hand.
Oh, man.
Used to watch movies like
And lingered in the bazooka's line of fire.
Oh,
Seeking
no.
the martial arts, and he's made the trip to Japan as he watches his son deliver a couple of left hooks to the body. Daniels goes down following that kick.
This setback exposed the glaring weakness of Raymond's energy-demanding style, the rapid
Listen.
gas tank drain.
A sensational final lead.
Everybody
Daniels
loses
had to bounce back
every once
against
in a
the
while,
number 10 ranked
except Floyd
Francois
Mayweather.
Ambang. He didn't change his style,
Not that Ambang's not a great fighter. There's a lot of people his style. So
Daniels
but predictably facing a barrage of low kicks.
by Joseph Valtellini, Duke. We'll see.
Ambang's coach, Brian,
This time, he was ready.
some kicks there as well.
Fighters exchanging down goes
Damn.
Ambang.
And reaffirmed his status as the ultimate showman on the combat stage.
Francois Ambang.
Damn.
What a shot.
Tag me. Oh, tagged him.
Touch 360 back kick.
Beating Ambang to the punch in a melee,
Boom. Caught him right on the kisser.
Daniels flattened him with his flawless two-touch spinning back kick.
That was the Michael Jordan kick of this sport.
The first connection distracts the opponent. The second one snatches the Knockout of the Year award.
Unbelievable shot. Francois Ambang. Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels.
Rico Verhoeven is pleased,
Devastating.
and Raymond shares the details of his homework.
Settle down a little bit, use my karate skill as well, settle down with my hands. You know, definitely working those leg checks. I wasn't happy with my last performance. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted something that was going to go on YouTube, something that was going to go viral.
In 2015, the Highlight was invited to a one-day Grand Prix. The 20-3 Jonathan Oliveira tried to replicate Valtellini's approach.
Silva, Vanderlei Silva, the waist. Rapid fire right hands from Daniels as we resume action. Oliveira
prompting Raymond to turn on the offense randomizer.
And round one scheduled for 3-minute rounds and already
Shin kick.
There's a choking knee by.
And start freestyling with a pallet of kicks.
It's his second Glory Tournament appearance.
Jump spinning heel kick attempt by Daniels.
Damn. Ooh.
Sitting his man down with a
He needed that rematch.
Spinning heel kick upside the temple area.
Daniels tested his boxing chops.
Knocked out.
It was a low kick.
Then doubled down on his prime move.
By Daniels. Spinning back kick and that drops Oliveira.
He also put a smile on the face of Bruce Lee fans.
His statement tonight is,
oh my goodness.
That was a Bruce Lee move.
The Brazilian stubbornness had little bearing on the outcome.
Minute left in the second round.
You fighting somebody, gang, and they decide to do this.
Smile on the face of Bruce Lee fans.
If you're in a fight and a motherfucker decide to do some shit like that, bro, he not worried about you at all, bro. I'm gonna tell it like it is, bro. He not concerned about you or anything that you're capable of doing. He doesn't care, cause he know he about to beat your ass. He know. That's.
Oh goodness.
That was a Bruce Lee move.
The Brazilian stubbornness had little bearing on the outcome.
Minute left in the second round. A spinning back kick by Daniels. Knee blocked by the underneath the sweeping right hand.
That's it. It's over.
Wow, literally kicks his way to the final.
After the 3-act performance, the showstopper came in the form of a perforating spinning back kick. In the finale later that night, Raymond locked horns with the world's best welterweight, Nicky Holtzkin. The Dutch executioner was one of the last dinosaurs of the old school K1 era.
Damn.
With exemplary boxing technique,
Best work of the fight.
he regularly silenced the foes.
That liver shot is so deadly.
He regularly silenced the foes' Hannibal Lecter pattern.
Gotta be careful though, Nicky's right hand.
And had racked up 50 knockouts over the years.
Damn, boy. Damn.
Demonstrated stiff shots there.
Oh shit! Wait. What's that? That last one was that you gonna respect me for the rest of life hit. God
It was Holtzkin who had won the previous Grand Prix by neutralizing Bazooka Joe.
For one, who was going to walk away with the welterweight tournament title? For one, who was going to walk away with the welterweight tournament title?
Giving no room for creativity.
That jab with the white gloves and already going to the unorthodox kicking department, but he's smothered.
Nicky urgently cornered the airborne striker.
Daniels up against the ropes to take by.
Oh, the lead shot drops.
Raymond felt the infamous liver shot.
Left hook to the body and down Daniels went.
6, 7.
And regretted the lack of a solid boxing base.
Right hand. Beautiful body punch.
And blasts him with the right hand and another. Locking down. Daniels has him pinned in the corner. Battering to the body.
But having absorbed the champion's artillery,
Low kick. Chopping away.
he snapped back.
The knee up the middle. And now Daniels.
Landing a spinning attack.
Spinning back kick.
And starting to time his opponent's entries.
What a battle. Lead left hook by Holtzkin. Intercepted by his left in the first round. Ooh.
Holtzkin recaptured the fading momentum in the second round.
Up into the corner.
See, Daniels is losing that momentum of dancing around out of the way, and once he gets in the corner like this, he's gonna get chopped up like this.
And the punches, I thought it was a
Damn, it was too much.
Daniels struggled with maintaining range.
Down for Nicky Holtzkin. Goes on his bike, lateral movement, but finds himself pinned in the corner again where he does not want to be.
The Dutchman dictated the direction of the fight.
Kicks with the damage your own take as he continues to be barrage of the knee.
Damn,
Still,
boy.
even after 3 knockdowns, the ever-creative human highlight remained dangerous.
There's a right hand in the final minute of the second. Jumping knee by Daniels.
Moreover, after the break, he managed to breathe life back into the bout.
He was here in glory. He's going to need a comeback that goes viral tonight. Jump back kick
and delivered his best stretch on sheer adrenaline.
One more knockdown, this fight's over.
2 minutes left in the fight. There's a spinning. Letting Daniels go.
But the high pace left his gas tank dry.
And going to work again, a knee up the middle by Hoskin.
His stamina, gang. Stamina.
According to the rules, after 4 knockdowns, Raymond suffered a loss via TKO.
Down he went.
Damn.
Still, for the former karateka, this was only his 8th fight in
Boy,
an unfamiliar
nice.
format, and against someone with 10 times the experience. 3 months later, Daniels was eager to get back on the horse in emphatic fashion, stirring up chaos from the opening bell. The memory of those liver shots was still fresh.
Set
He
him
was quick
down.
to stab a heel into the ribs, finishing the job in under a minute.
He's the real deal, Raymond Daniels.
I've been really working my hands a lot, so I wanted to actually go out and do it, but he was shooting really strong hands, so I maintained my distance, and I saw that he didn't really understand the direction of where my kicks were coming from.
In 2016, Bellator launched a kickboxing promotion under the same brand alongside their MMA endeavor. Inviting many active stars, they also offered a generous contract to the 36-year-old highlight. At their first event in Italy, striking sommelier Daniels whetted the appetite with a flurry.
For a real treat. Look at the extremely explosive to close the distance. Get in, use his knee. Down, no.
Checked his stretching, and served the main course. The opponent swallowed the delicacy whole.
He needs a little bit of distance to set that up, doesn't he? There it is again. Training kickboxing since age 16.
Oh, there it is. Spinning heel kick. Look out.
Damn.
While 3 juicy spinning heel kicks settled deep
He's
into
about
the
to
liver.
finish him.
Around the arm to that liver.
Raymond had another bout with the copy-paste formula.
Disciplines of karate, which Raymond Daniels has been a black belt because
he got him on his liver. Looks like he got him on his liver. He got him on his liver.
That's it.
His liver. Good. Well done.
The young Tsaba Gyorfi also got to experience the flavor of those spinning treats.
Man, what a tough draw for a hometown boy.
With motion sickness from the chaotic kaleidoscope of kicks.
There's another.
He does. He changes tempo, right?
Damn.
That is
Ah,
shit.
shit.
But why isn't he throwing punches? There's a kick to the head. Another one.
And not letting the myriad of.
He aimed at the cameraman.
Heel kick again. Murphy missing. He might have hit the cameraman with that.
Riding high, Daniels even scored an uncharacteristic knockdown with his hands.
I just push it right out there.
Solid body flow. To the midsection. Now he goes to the gut again. Oh! To the midsection. Now he goes to the gut again. Oh!
And slow-cooked Duffy up until the 3rd.
Final round. Raymond Daniels and Murphy, and Murphy goes down again. Man, he is not getting up.
On a streak of KOs via immaculate spinning kicks to the liver, the highlight secured a title shot.
Around.
You see that?
What a
Underneath
move.
the elbow.
His co-finalist for the inaugural belt was Moroccan veteran Karim Gadji, a 10-time world kickboxing champion with 100 wins, half of them by stoppage.
100 wins, gang. 100 of them.
Entered the bout as the favorite. However, Raymond had improved his low kick defense.
In the blue gloves. And the southpaw Daniels already with a spinning American.
Moreover, he was now catapulting kicks with no tell. Had a tight grip on distance management and looked sharper in open exchanges.
Gadji here in the first round and right uppercut. Fighter going at it.
A A switch knee crashed into the rival's sphere, forcing the doctor to intervene during the break.
Stop the fight.
With the championship belt around his waist, Daniels didn't lose focus.
Very experienced, seasoned fighter. I had to study a whole lot because, I mean, it's an honor. I have seen him many years ago and been looking forward to fighting him, and he's been such a great champion.
Alongside his victories inside the ropes, Raymond was thriving in his personal life as well. After raising his son on his own, in 2016, he finally met a new love, Colby Northcutt, the older sister of MMA fighter Sage Northcutt. Like her younger brother, she had been training in martial arts since early childhood, and is currently competing in one championship, where she remains undefeated.
A better chance to actually isolate the arm.
That kid's gonna be
the power
fucking
couple welcomed two
athletes.
children.
Oh,
Daniels often
there's two
states that his
kids.
wife helped him find balance in daily life, and their kids became a new source of motivation. 3 subsequent challengers felt the stimulus firsthand.
To America's Diner.
Fights and it's so hard to deal
with his boxing crispier than ever.
Throwing in the southpaw thing too, and there's
the difference between a winning fighter and a guy.
And smart energy management, the spinner man could go all 5 rounds successfully.
And he did miss that one.
And just like 20 years ago, he always kept the crowd at the edge of their seats.
Again, a lot of spinning kicks by
Daniels. Metronomes. Wow,
one of the most disconcerting things in combat sports.
With a clean 8-0 record in the organization, Raymond had cleared out his division. And in 2019, he dared to try something new.
Daniel!
At 39 years old, the highlight set his sights on MMA. He didn't have to look far. Bellator gladly offered him a slot on a card in England. There to greet the human centrifuge was welterweight Wilker Barrows. The spacious cage suited Raymond just fine.
They're throwing a little bit more leg kicks.
Daniel's trying to find his range.
As he whipped out a hook tornado.
In television as well.
And even disengaged from the unfamiliar clinch.
This is where Barrows...
Then Daniels dulled Barrows' reactions with spinning body shots.
He's here right now, fighting on the biggest stage, probably.
And reset him to factory settings. Winding up a full
That's the greatest knockout I might have ever
Raymond
seen in my
unleashed a
life.
one-of-a-kind tornado punch and scored the rarest knockout in combat sports history. The cinematic move, praised even by longtime rival Michael Page, instantly went viral, reaching far beyond the MMA bubble.
Jeez.
After 2 decades of electrifying battles, the Daniels phenomenon finally broke into the mainstream.
When I threw the 720, I was going to actually throw the kick, but he pushed against the cage and it gave him more space, so then I decided not to kick and come down with the right hand, and that happened all in that split second in my mind.
Daniels celebrated his 40th birthday by delivering a signature performance.
Just settle down. That takedown comes. If he rushes in, he's going to get cold.
And he just got caught.
His opponent, Jason King, couldn't keep up with the veteran on the feet.
Raymond Daniels going to spin, looking to connect.
Damn.
And his last-ditch submission attempt
kick. Right to the leg lock.
Was stifled with ease by Raymond,
What I wanted him to do, kind of sit up and hug the body.
who notched his only career victory on the ground.
Damn.
And it's all over.
The unsuspecting Peter Stanonik faced a grimmer fate.
Kickboxing for his whole career, he knows. Nice. Right hand. Oh my. In the world and the reigning Bellator.
In round 2, the first crack echoed through the arena.
Oh my goodness.
Right here.
Peter groaned in pain for 5 minutes,
Right on the front of the cup.
but chose to continue to his own detriment.
What a gamer, man. Stanonik. Oh, wow.
No, that was definitely coming. I saw.
What the fuck?
But
Niggas
chose
just
to
shut
continue
hands.
to his own detriment.
What a gamer, man. Stanonik. Oh, wow.
No, that was definitely coming. I saw.
10 seconds later, Raymond uncoiled a spinning balls kick that rendered Stanonik's family jewels beyond repair,
Done.
Well,
leading to a no contest.
but that's not going to happen. that the crystal ball was owned by Josh. So we'll step away. Unfortunate no contest.
Part 2 of this improvised Nutcracker play took place 7 months later. This time,
Hell
Daniel
no.
stayed well away from the private parts.
Ending in highlight reel fashion. Almost on.
When that strike is going, able to accept it. Beautiful spinning.
And even secured a couple solid takedowns.
Look at that beautiful takedown. The referee, what did the referee say?
Another takedown.
Doing well, even without his main weapon.
Victories.
And that's because he's, that was a hard kick to the body.
That was. And Stallone gets staggered. Raymond, real deal Daniels.
Despite a series of knockdowns, the durable Peter made it to the final bell.
Raymond, the real deal.
In 2022, Raymond came full circle by signing an exclusive contract with Karate Combat.
Some of the shots.
Oh, beautiful! The new promotion offered a fresh take on traditional martial arts. And was rapidly gaining popularity and attracting ex-UFC strikers.
In the ball.
The organization heavily leaned on a concept once pioneered by Chuck Norris's project, even replacing the ring with a similar walled platform, just raised a bit higher.
Rafael Alves with the capoeira kick to the head.
After 15 action-packed years, Daniels returned to his roots and seamlessly adapted to the familiar rule set. Though late into his career, the human highlight still competes with the same fire. Even at 45 years old, not conceding to youthful challengers.
Goes to work here.
Damn, boy.
And while heads are
Skill
no longer
is skill,
flying the way
bro.
they used to, the Karate Master is still physically incapable of producing a stinker.
The best in the business for
Bro. Skill is skill.
Raymond
Skill is
Daniels
skill.
may not have grown into a global superstar, but he's a unique character in the fight world.
righting the wrong.
There's a 13-point New York lead right
After dedicating his prime years to law enforcement, he only resumed his career close to his 30s. And for the next 2 decades, he never let his audience get bored. In our era of risk-averse, pragmatic tactics, the human highlight, regardless of the rule set, painted masterpieces that no one else even dares to replicate. If you enjoyed the video, spin kick the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
Tuck it up, but look at the hands. Oh!
Literally kicked the motherfucking kneel down. Told him, hey, it might be time for you to chill, bro. Go ahead, give it up. Go ahead, give it in, man. It's over.